Scorpio, take one slow breath and really listen. Not to the noise around you, but to the small, steady voice inside. The one that's been nudging you for weeks. That nudge, it's not random. It's the signal of a quiet rearrangement happening beneath the surface of your life, especially around money and what enough looks like for you. Imagine a room where the furniture has been shifted when you weren't looking. At first, nothing seems different. But then you bump your foot on a table you didn't expect. For you, that table is a truth about your finances that has been out of view. You weren't meant to see it until you are ready to step across the room. This is what's happening now. It isn't about blame or being kept in the dark, it's about timing. Some things arrive only when you've built the inner space to receive them. And right now, your energy is widening. Just enough for this particular truth to slip through. So what does this feel like, practically? A sudden clarity about a decision you've been avoiding. It arrives like a single bright thread through a tangled knot. A sentence from a conversation that changes how you value your work. Not dramatic, just crystalline. A small practical detail falling into place. The forgotten email, the overlooked clause, the number you hadn't added up that suddenly makes sense. These are the breadcrumbs. They're quiet, but they're meaningful. Now I want you to notice something important. The revelation that's coming won't scream. It won't be a fireworks display. Instead, it will resonate with something you already know, deep down, but have been too busy to admit. It will feel like recognition more than discovery. A relief rather than a surprise. Here's the difference between what you think you want to hear and what you actually need to hear. You might be hoping for an instant fix, money that appears out of nowhere, a sudden windfall. What's arriving is more sustainable. It's a correction of course, not a shortcut. It changes how you make decisions and how you relate to your resources. It gives you a map where before you only had instinct. Listen for 3 very small but clear signs. 1. A calm conviction, an idea that doesn't cause anxiety but creates a quiet confidence. When you imagine taking the next step, your body does not tighten, it relaxes. That's a green light. 2. A practical nudge, a little action that feels obvious once it's suggested. Check that account, respond to that message, revisit that invoice. Do that small thing. It's often the hinge. 3. A realignment of priorities. You'll suddenly care less about keeping everyone comfortable and more about honoring a single important direction. This shift won't be loud, it will be decisive.
If you want to prepare your inner space, do this short exercise with me now. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Picture the worst-case money story you keep telling yourself, the one that keeps you small. Name it out loud or in your head. Now imagine handing that story to a version of you who was 5 years wiser. Watch them take it, fold it, and put it in a drawer. The act of acknowledgement disarms the fear. You don't erase the past. You stop letting it ruin your future. Expect the revelation to be practical. It might be a restructured offer that pays you fairly. It could be the discovery of a talent you dismissed as just a hobby that someone else is willing to pay for. It could be a legal detail, a clause or a forgotten invoice that transforms a struggle into profit. Or it could be a conversation where someone offers you insight rather than money. Insight that changes the way you position what you do. One more thing. The person who brings this truth is likely to be ordinary and steady, not flashy. They will lower your noise, not amplify it. They will give you a phrase that sits in your chest and makes sense. When you meet them, notice how calm you feel. This is the sign that you're aligning with something real, not an illusion. Finally, remember that timing matters. You're not late and you're not early. This message comes because your capacity to hold more responsibility, more freedom, more resources has matured. Treat what arrives like a seed, not an instant harvest. Plant it deliberately. Protect it with boundaries. Tend it with small, consistent choices. When the secret reveals itself, don't race. Receive. Write down the details. Ask one clarifying question. Protect your energy. This is how you turn a quiet revelation into lasting change. Ready? Keep your senses open and keep your hands ready to act when the smallest, truest clue appears. Scorpio, now that you understand something is shifting, let's go deeper into what this shift is preparing you for. Because you're not just moving toward a financial revelation, you're moving toward a different relationship with money altogether. One that feels more grounded, more strategic, and far more aligned with who you're becoming. There's a silent preparation happening within you, and most Scorpios don't even notice it until after the breakthrough happens. But you're being given the awareness before the reveal, which is powerful. Let's explore what this inner preparation looks like. 1. You're becoming more selective with your effort. You've started questioning where your time and energy go, not in a dramatic way, in a very precise, almost surgical way. You're noticing which tasks drain you, which people distract you, which responsibilities no longer make sense, which goals no longer align with your deeper values. This isn't laziness, this is efficiency awakening. Your spirit is quietly saying your next level of abundance won't come from doing more. It will come from doing the right things. This selective energy is a sign that your financial path is tightening into focus. 2. You're developing a new sense of value. Something subtle is happening. Your idea of worth is changing. You're questioning what you're truly good at, what you've been undercharging for, what skills you've been overlooking, what talents you've minimized because they came easily. You're beginning to understand that ease is often a sign of natural talent, not a sign that something is unimportant. The secret about your money path has a lot to do with this shift in perception. Your next financial breakthrough isn't based on struggle, it's based on recognizing your authentic worth and allowing it to guide your decisions. 3. Your tolerance for financial confusion is decreasing. You've started craving clarity. You're no longer comfortable with messy budgets, unclear agreements, vague partnerships, unstable income sources, or loose financial boundaries. Even if you haven't acted on it fully yet, your mind is already reorganizing your relationship with money. This is preparation. Before a path opens, your internal structure gets stronger. Confusion is melting, precision is growing. And here's the twist. This clarity isn't coming from fear, it's coming from the awareness that you're meant for more than survival mode decisions. 4. You're letting go of the fear of outgrowing people. Scorpio, this is one of the biggest signs. You're starting to release the guilt of wanting more than the people around you are comfortable with. And this is important because financial elevation often requires emotional elevation. You may notice conversations that used to resonate now feel shallow. Certain friendships drain your ambition. Some people subtly discourage your growth. Your dreams no longer fit inside old environments. This isn't rejection, this is alignment in real time. Your spirit is clearing emotional space to make room for the truth that's coming. 5. Your intuition about opportunities is sharpening. You're beginning to sense the difference between a distraction and a genuine opening, temporary glamour and long-term gain, promises and results, noise and guidance. This refinement is not accidental. You're being prepared to recognize the exact opportunity connected to your financial breakthrough. So when it appears, you won't hesitate. Because the opportunity will not shout, it will whisper. And only someone who's been sharpened by intuition can recognize a whisper that carries wealth. 6. You're strengthening the part of you that can hold more. Money isn't just earned, it's held. You're being prepared to manage larger responsibilities, trust yourself with bigger decisions, stay grounded under growth, Protect what you build, create rather than react. Your capacity is expanding quietly. This is why the revelation hasn't arrived sooner. You needed this foundation first. The universe, your intuition, your inner compass, they're aligning you so the financial truth coming your way doesn't overwhelm you. Instead, it empowers you.
Scorpio, this truth will not come with chaos. It won't arrive during overwhelm or confusion. It comes when your mind is calm enough to recognize it, often during a quiet moment, a casual conversation, a thought before sleep, a moment of clarity while working, or even during a routine task. This is why it's easy to underestimate the importance of subtle moments. Your breakthrough is hidden inside something ordinary. What makes it extraordinary is what it triggers inside you. When the truth appears, you'll notice 3 distinct feelings. Familiarity, it won't feel foreign, it will feel like a truth you knew all along, finally arriving in a language you understand. Relief, a sense of weight lifting, not because everything is solved, but because the direction becomes clear. Motivation, a natural desire to take the next step, not out of pressure, but out of certainty. This is how you'll know this revelation is real. This financial truth is not coming to tease you with possibilities, it's coming to equip you, to show you where to focus, what to build, what to release, what to commit to, and what to stop giving your energy to. This is not just about money, it's about purpose, direction, alignment, identity. Scorpio, before a new path opens, a new version of you begins to rise. And what's happening in your financial life right now is not just about money. It's about identity. The truth that's preparing to reveal itself is shaping you into someone who can hold, manage, and multiply abundance. Not chase it, not fear it, not sabotage it, but carry it with wisdom and confidence. Let's dive into the 3 transformations happening inside you, the ones that are preparing you for wealth on a deeper, more powerful level. 1. You're moving from survival decisions to strategic decisions. 2. You're releasing the fear of being seen in your full power. And 3, you're developing emotional maturity around money. Scorpio, when the truth reveals itself, whether it comes through a conversation, a moment of clarity, a returning opportunity, or a shift in perspective, the old version of you would not have known what to do with it. But the emerging version of you, they will see the potential instantly. They will understand the timing, they will act with confidence, they will follow through, they will protect the opportunity, and they will build on it. This chapter of your life isn't about chasing money. It's about becoming the version of yourself who naturally attracts stability, success, and abundance. Not chase it, not fear it, not sabotage it, but carry it with wisdom and confidence. Let's dive into the 3 transformations happening inside you, the ones that are preparing you for wealth on a deeper, more powerful level. 1. The correction opportunity, a chance to get something right this time. This is the first opportunity you'll encounter. It's not new, but it will appear in a new form. Think of it as a second attempt at something you weren't fully prepared for the first time. This opportunity may show up as a job or project you declined before, a skill you started but didn't finish, a business idea you once doubted, a connection you didn't pursue, an investment you hesitated about, a career direction you weren't ready to explore. The difference now, you're wiser, you're clearer, you're emotionally stronger, and you're no longer operating from scarcity. This is the universe saying, try again, but this time from a position of power, not pressure. The correction opportunity is gentle. It doesn't chase you, but it invites you. You'll recognize it because it will feel familiar yet improved. The upgrade opportunity, something better than what you expected. This opportunity arrives when you decide you're done settling. It's the reward for saying no to the things that don't align. The upgrade opportunity often appears when you least expect it, and it looks like a higher paying role than the one you applied for, a client who respects your time and your value, a partnership that feels balanced and genuine, a promotion you didn't see coming, an offer that acknowledges your worth, a financial breakthrough that feels effortless.
It's the kind of opportunity that confirms something you've always suspected. You are capable of more all along. You are simply in the wrong rooms. This opportunity doesn't require you to beg, bargain, or chase. It meets you at your level, not below it. You'll know it's an upgrade because it matches your growth, not your past. The destiny opportunity, the one that changes everything. This is the rarest and most impactful opportunity. It's the one that activates your long-term path, the one you'll look back on years from now and say, "This moment redirected my entire life." The destiny opportunity usually comes through an unexpected meeting, a sudden realization, a bold decision you didn't plan, a moment of courage, or a connection that shifts your direction entirely. This opportunity aligns with your purpose, not just your finances. It may not look dramatic on the outside, but internally it will feel like recognition, alignment, clarity, excitement, and deep inner knowing. Destiny opportunities are not loud, they are precise. They appear exactly when you're emotionally and mentally prepared to step into a greater version of yourself. Scorpio, you'll feel the difference immediately. The correction opportunity feels familiar. It gives you a chance to do something with maturity and clarity. The upgrade opportunity feels validating. It confirms your growth and honors your value. The destiny opportunity feels unmistakable. It rearranges your priorities in a single moment. Your task isn't to chase these opportunities. Your task is to stay aware enough to recognize them, because each one serves a purpose. Correction clears old cycles. Upgrade elevates your standard. Destiny activates your future. All three are connected to the financial truth that is about to be revealed. As these opportunities appear, remember, not every door is meant to be walked through immediately. Some require preparation, some require discernment, some require patience, some require courage. And Scorpio, one of your greatest gifts is knowing the difference between a distraction and a destiny. Your intuition is your compass, your clarity is your map, your readiness is your key. You're not being flooded with opportunities, you're being guided toward one particular path that aligns with your purpose, your strength, and your long-term stability. The revelation you're about to receive is not just information, it's direction. Scorpio, the moment this financial truth reveals itself will not look dramatic at first. It won't come with fireworks or a loud announcement. It arrives softly, almost quietly, but its impact is massive. You will notice it in subtle shifts long before the physical change appears. It starts with clarity, a sudden understanding of something you've been confused about for months. It might be a money decision you've been delaying, a choice you've been afraid to make, or a financial direction you weren't sure you could trust. Then you will feel a release, something that used to drain you. A fear, a burden, an obligation, a limiting belief will suddenly stop having power over you. You'll wake up one day and realize, I'm not scared of that anymore.
And then comes the confirmation. This is when you begin to see real-world hints. A message from someone who owes you money, a new client, new sale, or new business idea, a job or opportunity resurfacing, a lost resource returning, a door that was once closed, opening just a crack. It's small at first, but it expands quickly, like a seed breaking through the soil. This is when the universe whispers, "This is the path. Keep going." You'll feel a magnetic pull, a deep inner knowing that what's coming is larger than anything you've had before. Not just more money, but more stability, more wisdom, more alignment, more purpose. Scorpio, your financial breakthrough is not loud. It is exact. It arrives right on time. And when this truth finally stands in front of you, you will realize it wasn't hidden to punish you. It was hidden to prepare you. Scorpio, timing is everything. And the reason this shift is unfolding now is because something in your life, something deeply internal, has finally aligned. For months, maybe even years, you've been operating in survival mode. Even when you were strong on the outside, your energy was scattered. You were pouring into too many places, carrying too much responsibility, and fighting battles no one could see. But recently, something changed. A quiet transformation took place inside you. It didn't look dramatic. It didn't require an announcement.
but it altered the way money, opportunities, and abundance respond to your energy. Here's what shifted. 1. You stopped forcing outcomes. You're no longer chasing things that drain you. Instead of trying to control every detail, you've allowed space for new possibilities to enter. This is powerful because abundance flows to open hands, not clenched fists. 2. You released a toxic financial pattern. This could be a spending habit, a person who drained your energy, a job that underpaid you, or a belief that kept you playing small. Whatever it was, the moment you loosened your grip on it, your money path began to clear. 3. You started valuing your own worth differently. You're asking for more, you're expecting more, and you're no longer settling just because it's familiar. This shift in self-worth is like a signal to the universe that says, I'm ready to receive what matches my value. 4. You've reached a point of spiritual maturity, not perfection, maturity. You can now recognize the difference between fear-driven decisions and intuitive decisions. And this is why the hidden financial truth is finally being revealed. You're ready for it. 5. Your energy is no longer compatible with lack. Scarcity used to feel normal. Now it feels uncomfortable. This is a sign that your frequency has elevated and abundance can finally meet you on this new level. Scorpio, the shift is happening now not because you asked louder, but because you have become aligned. This is why the universe is opening the financial door you couldn't access before. This is why opportunities you thought were lost are returning. This is why the truth about your money path can finally step out of the shadows. And now that you understand the timing, we need to explore how this financial breakthrough will show up physically in your life. Scorpio, now we move from the energetic to the tangible. This is where the unseen becomes visible, where your internal alignment starts producing real-world results. Your financial breakthrough won't arrive through just one channel. It tends to show up in 3 major forms, and you may experience 1, 2, or even all 3. By tracking resources, honoring value, taking strategic action, expanding knowledge, aligning mindset, and protecting your energy, you solidify the foundation of lasting financial abundance. This is no longer about luck. This is about you claiming the life and resources you've prepared for, because the universe has finally given you access to what was hidden. Scorpio, let's bring everything together. You've traveled from the subtle shift behind the scenes through the hidden financial truth to the practical steps that allow abundance to flow. Now it's time to see the full picture of your money path, the story that is unfolding for you. 1. The hidden truth was always meant for you. For months or years, the secret about your money path remained unseen, not because you weren't capable, but because you needed to evolve first. Your energy had to align. Your mindset had to mature. Your value had to be recognized internally. Now that you are ready, the truth emerges, clear, precise, and life-changing. 2. Your preparation was the key. Everything you've experienced, the patience, the mistakes, the lessons, the disappointments, it has been preparation. You learned which decisions serve you, you honed your intuition, you built the capacity to hold and manage abundance. Your readiness ensures that this financial revelation will stick, grow, and transform your life permanently. 3. Opportunities will flow to you in 3 ways. Correction opportunities, a chance to do something over, now with clarity and maturity. Upgrade opportunities, offers and paths that meet your higher value and standards. Destiny opportunities, the rare life-altering moment that aligns completely with your purpose. Recognizing these and acting decisively ensures you fully harness the shift. 4. The signs will confirm your path. Clarity replacing confusion, timely conversations and messages, subtle shifts in your finances, intuition, and synchronicity. These are signals that the universe is actively supporting your breakthrough. Pay attention and trust your inner compass. It will never steer you wrong. 5. Your decisions activate the revelation. Your next moves matter. Choose alignment over fear. Release old patterns. Trust the timing. Honor your value. These choices are what transform potential into tangible, lasting abundance. 6. Stepping fully into abundance. Trust your intuition. Take decisive action. Protect your energy and boundaries. Maintain an abundance mindset. Expand your skills and knowledge. Doing this ensures that your breakthrough is not a fleeting moment, but a permanent shift. 7. The long-term transformation. Stability becomes your foundation. Opportunities expand naturally. Your value is recognized. Scarcity loses its hold. Your life aligns with purpose and potential. This is the Scorpio Money Path, a journey from hidden truth to empowered, lasting abundance. Scorpio, the universe has been waiting for you to become ready. The secret about your money path is no longer hidden. It is emerging now in perfect timing, with opportunities that match your energy, intuition, and purpose. Your role is simple but profound. Step forward, act with clarity, protect your energy, trust yourself, and claim the abundance that is already yours. This is your moment. This is your shift. This is your Scorpio financial awakening.